Snapchat, a documentary. What if there was a way to communicate with someone with pictures, and in those pictures you showed emotion, therefore making the experience far more enjoyable than texting? Well, they have an app for that, and it's called Snapchat. Snapchat first launched in July of 2011 under the name Peekaboo. Reggie Brown and Evan Spiegel started the app and asked Bobby Murphy for help with the coding. The app was first made for a project in one of Spiegel's product design major classes. The app was first launched as an iOS only app. The app changed its name to Snapchat 2 months later, and the app's mission, as stated by its creators, was Snapchat isn't about capturing the traditional Kodak moment. It's about communicating with the full range of human emotion, not just what appears to be pretty and perfect. The Snapchat mascot was created by Brown and labeled Ghostface Chilla, named after Ghostface Killah from the hip hop group Wu-Tang Clan. 45% of Snapchat users are aged 24 or younger. 74% are aged 34 or younger, and 1% are aged over 65 years of age. Snapchat headquarters is located on the beach in Venice, California. 80% of Snapchat users live in the US. Snapchat users are now able to use certain location-based filters called geofilters for their Snapchats. Users can also send in their own submissions for geofilters with a brief explanation of why they want the filter, and Snapchat will decide if they want to implement the filter or not. In October of 2013, Snapchat introduced Stories. These were snaps that were able to be shared to all of the user's friends in a chronological storyline. These stories, unlike other snaps, are able to be viewed for 24 hours before going away. An official stories tab was added in November of 2015, which allowed users to see Snapchat stories from different featured celebrities, events, and groups. And in June of 2014, Snapchat added live stories, which allowed users at specific featured events to add stories to a public feed. In June of 2015, stories officially passed private snaps as the most commonly used feature of the app. Snapchat introduced Discover in January of 2015, which allows users to watch stories from groups such as ESPN, Comedy Central, and CNN. In 2014, Snapchat introduced users to direct messaging as a form of communication. These messages are very similar to text messages, but still use the general Snapchat idea. The messages disappear shortly after being read. Users can now share discovered stories, pictures, videos, and even have a live video feed through the direct messaging feature. We interviewed a few people and asked them what they liked about Snapchat, what their favorite feature of Snapchat is, how often they use Snapchat, and what features they hope Snapchat will bring in the future.
I very much enjoy Snapchat because it's a simplified way of texting almost, where you can send a picture with text or without text, and even if you want to text that person without sending a picture, you can do that inside the app.
I like it. I think it's nice to have something to show your friends what you're doing at the moment.
I like Snapchat because not only can you talk to someone, but you can see their reaction after you tell a good joke.
My favorite feature, it would probably have to be the lenses. They add a certain type of depth to the app where you can 3D form your face and do cool stuff with it.
I think it's really sick that you can actually take a picture of like the phone screen and just add them off of a picture.
I like the Snap Cash, therefore I can rob people. Actually, my favorite part, it actually is the Snap Cash because I can make my bank statements from Wells Fargo and get it on the app, so I can buy each new update that comes out with the different faces. Like the dog is one of my favorite, the rainbow mouth, all sorts of updates.
Every day. I use it constantly. Unless I'm in class, then I do not use it.
Maybe like 5 times a day, maybe.
I use the app at least like 16 hours a day. At least that. I'm usually on my phone 20 to 23 hours a day besides sleeping. And I probably use it like 16 to 18 hours.
I hope it brings like a group Snapchat feature where you can kind of, just like in texting, you have groups and group messages. So I hope that they somehow try to do that. Not sure how, but that'd be really cool.
I actually kind of hope Snapchat takes away some stuff. I think the new update's kind of stupid.
Besides Snapcash, I was hoping maybe kind of like a teleport kind of thing, where you can be snapping someone and like they'll share their location with you. You can press that and hold on to your phone, and it'll like and like teleport you to where they are, because then you can chill with them. Because why Snapchat the boys when you can just be with the boys? You know how that. I like Snapchat because I can like snap people, see where they're at, see what they're doing, maybe even like go and hang out with them afterwards. Or I could just snap biddies and then hit the hoodies, but you know how that goes. And otherwise, yeah, I think it's a great app. I use it a lot. I'd say it's better than Facebook and MySpace, but just on the equal level as like Twitter.
Okay, thank you.
Snapchat's popularity grows by the minute, and it's well on its way to becoming one of the most widely used apps of today. It's a great way to communicate with others in a fun way. As Snapchat says, life's more fun when you live in the moment. Happy snapping.